What's up, everybody? It's me, Kevin Hackett. I'm back. Welcome back to Season 3 of The Startup Life. I'm so excited right now because I haven't vlogged in forever and I've missed it so much. So, what has happened since I've last vlogged? It's been like a year or two, and so much has happened. I just got an embroidery machine, a single head embroidery machine dropped off in a semi, which I wanted to get some footage of, but I just didn't end up getting myself together enough to get it in time, but I'm gonna go show you guys that in a second. For those of you who don't know, I'm in the apparel decoration industry. I have my own small business doing screen printing and embroidery primarily. We also do direct to garment, and we do like vinyl heat press transfers and sublimation and things like that. We can get little knickknacks like pens and whatever promotional stuff you guys need, which, speaking of, if you guys want to send me any business and you want to help support me, I don't make any money from YouTube videos. My channel was actually demonetized last year, or maybe that was this year. I kind of lost track, but my channel recently got demonetized. So if you want to support me, please send me an email or leave a comment and we can get an order going if you're interested. Anyways, I just got a partnership going with the company Racoma Embroidery Machines. Basically, it's not a paid partnership, so I'm gonna give you my honest feedback. I'm not out to disparage any companies, but I'm also not out to lie and falsely advertise or claim things that I don't actually believe. That being said, I'm gonna be unboxing my new Racoma single head embroidery machine. I've only ever used Tajima embroidery machines in the past, and as far as I've known, Tajima is like the industry best, but I don't really know. I mean, I've not used any other machines. I've been familiar with Racoma and SWF and Brother and all these different, hi mom, all these different. I'm gonna be testing out this machine. I'm gonna be comparing it to my Tajimas. Actually, was talking to the CEO of Racoma about doing a podcast together, so that's something I think we're gonna do. We're basically going to do a blind test where we take the same design and we sew it out on the single head Racoma and the single head Tajima, and then we have a series of people come in and they won't know which sample is sewed out from which machine, so they get to guess which one they think is better and which one they think, is from which machine. So they'll basically say whether or not they think one is better, or if one is worse, or if they're basically equally quality, they can guess which is from which machine. And we're gonna tally it up. So it's gonna be basically like a video, Racoma versus Tajima blind test. In addition to that, I'm gonna do a couple other videos for this machine to show like how it works. We're going to be doing a digitizing video to show you guys how the digitizing software works, because that's also something that they included. And then they actually included a fixture to sew onto shoes and specialty items. So I plan on doing a video for that as well. And I have a little list. I'll get to that later. But anyways, the Racoma 1501, it's a 15 needle single head machine. We'll see how it stacks up against the Tajima, and just in general what my general thoughts are on it. It's much cheaper than Tajima. You can literally save like $6,000 by buying a new Racoma versus a new Tajima. If it sews out, fine. And I've seen other shops use these machines in like different Facebook forums and pages that I'm a part of. And so it's, my impression of it just from a distance is that it seems like a good machine, but I am about to get some hands-on experience with it and show you guys what my thoughts are after actually using it. Without further ado, let's get to it. So we had to get this forklift rented to get the automatic screen printing press in, which just happened a couple days ago. We just finished moving that in this week. So here's an order I was just working on that I got to finish today. I did like a 13, 14 hour day last night. Got most of the order, or half of it done maybe. And then I got these crew decks to get done by tonight for this customer. This is a local band. They have a show this weekend, but it's gonna be like a weird show because of COVID. The press before it's put together. Got these air compressors in, we gotta get these installed. So those are gonna get moved like over here, and then we gotta run air lines all the way over here and connect to the press. But before I do that, I have to get the electric at the shop upgraded, so it's a process. And then we got the homie, Isaac, over here doing some embroidery. And then obviously the new embroidery machine. I'll be doing an unboxing of this shortly. Check. that's a wrap for today. Oh man, I feel so invigorated right now about life. I'm so freaking pumped, dude. Look at this. Look at these gigantic air compressors. I think I got a steal on this deal for these used pieces of equipment. I'm waiting for these air compressors to get installed, which is happening this Sunday. I'm trying to get in touch with the electrician who I was supposed to have heard back from by now, so I might start looking into other electricians, although I was highly recommended to this company and they are super professional. The price was pretty expensive. It was like $3,500 to get the upgrade for my shop's electric. I only have, I think, 60 amps here, so we're gonna upgrade it to 100 amps with the possibility of then taking it to 200 amps later if we wanted to down the road, which should be like more than enough power for like any equipment I could ever need at this property. If I outgrow that, then I think at that point I would have to just change locations and get like an actual small warehouse somewhere, which I don't know if that's something I'm really even interested in doing in general. I feel really, really comfortable at this spot. I actually just last night, I was so excited about life and like everything that's developing. For those of you who don't know, I started a podcast last year. We did 10 episodes and then we stopped, and you wouldn't know this obviously because I haven't been posting, but I've been rearranging my house. I actually took my old office and set it up as a podcast room. So I have like everything set up there, you know, all the cameras, the lights, the microphones, started decorating it, got a nice new table. So it's going to look way more legitimate, professional. And then I've already shot like 6 new podcast episodes, and I have a bunch more lined up with like dozens of people. I'm going to try to start posting 1 podcast a week. I've got a couple editors who I'm working with. So things are really coming together, and it's just super exciting for me. Anyway, I finished up Mother Folks Order, which, by the way, they're an awesome local band. They do a Christmas show every year, but this year, obviously, 2020 with COVID and everything, they have like a pretty rowdy show, but this year it's gonna be pretty laid back because of social distancing and all that. Yeah, turned out awesome. Sorry I haven't been vlogging for a while, guys. There's been like a lot going on. I've been getting my music equipment set up, and it's all up and running. I've actually started recording, and I'm working on a bunch of different projects with a bunch of different people. And then I've also got the podcast up and running now that I've started shooting, like I said, and been also getting together with a couple people to start working on recording skits and like shorts and different more like cinematic stuff. Or I'm just gonna do a variety of content basically. And that was kind of part of the reason why I stopped uploading, was that I got burnt out on just doing like business related stuff, and I felt like my podcast was just, it looked like a casting couch from like a porno or something. It was just, you know, like living room couch with lights on it, and it just looked bad. So I wanted to wait until I was able to get a more presentable setting. Then obviously like I was trying to get set up with music, and I had a lot going on personally, and there was just a lot going on, and I just couldn't really handle like keeping up with uploading YouTube videos. And not only that, I mean, I guess I could have, but I just got burnt out, and I didn't feel like I was in the right mental headspace to continue. So, but that being said, I feel like I am finally where I want to be to start making these videos again. And especially like getting this deal with Rokoma, it's like, to me, it's like a sign. It gives me a very good reason to start posting again. Plus, like I said, all the, you know, the podcast is back up and running, and music is being made. It's just not out yet. And I've started to network with a lot of different artists too. So I'm working with a number of different artists to start developing artwork, to eventually start a clothing brand, which is the whole reason I got into screen printing, and I still haven't done it. So I'm working on, you know, like finishing my website, getting all this equipment up and running, you know, like just taking everything to new heights, and, you know, putting the clothing line out there, putting the podcast out there, putting the music out there, getting new artwork made, and just really going hard on everything. Like I feel really invigorated in life right now, and I want to strike while the iron's hot. So before I rant too much longer, I just want to thank everybody for sticking around. If you have, if you've been around since, you know, like season 1 or even before that, like, thank you guys so much for your support. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button, smash the subscribe button, punch the like button in the face, or you could be non-aggressive and violent about it and like gently click the like button delicately and with love. And you can also fondle and caress the subscribe button however you want to do it. It could be affectionate, it could be violent, it could be neutral. Just the bottom line is just subscribe, hit the like button, comment, show some love. I'm back and I feel freaking great, dude. If you want to place an order, my email is thelivecollection@gmail.com. Basically, like, just reach out to me with whatever you're interested in ordering, whether it's t-shirts or hoodies or beanies, screen printing, embroidery, whatever you want. Send your artwork. If you don't have artwork already, we can work with that. If you don't have artwork already, we can work with a concept, and I can have one of my graphic designers and artists further develop your concepts into a final product. If you don't know what garments you want already, I can send you links to different types of garments just to narrow down the options until we figure out exactly what you want so you're happy with it. Dial in all the pricing and get everything figured out for you, and then we can take it from there. We basically have a 5 to 10 business day turnaround time. We just require 50% down to get the order going, and the 50% remaining upon completion. If you want, you can pay 100% in full, but there's no obligation to do that, so that's just up to you. Yeah, I look forward to doing business with you. I'm so glad to be back. All right, I'm gonna shut up now. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.